Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to talk about, I did a video a while ago about content creation, so we're going to talk about the SMOVE. Check that out. This is for video content creation that actually follows you, so stay tuned. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to talk about the SMOVE video cell phone stabilization tripod. I am just blown away. There's so many different options out there, and I was going back and forth between the DJI and this one, and there's really not a lot of videos. I see the videos that they have on their channel on YouTube, and they're dated. They're dated, 1 year, 2 year, 4 year, 5 years ago. I wanted something, and I wanted to do something as an unboxing for me to show you what it's capable of doing based on 2024's information. So I purchased it, I bought it. There was a good sale that was going on, and I got the Pro X. I got the SMOVE, SMOVE, Pro Mobile X is the one that I ended up purchasing. So it was only a $10 difference between the other one and this one extends. So I was like, oh, do I really need the extension part of it? And check that out. So I figured, why not for 10 bucks? I had it. I got all the information there's a few things that come along with, and we're going to talk about that little beauty in just a second. USB-C, USB charging cord, little strap thing on there. There is an Allen wrench of some sort in there also. What I love about it is it came with the little stand that comes with it, which was kind of cool to help with holding also. And I also purchased the extra tripod that they have on there with the adjustable leg lengths, which I'm going to show you in a little while. So straight out of the box, there it is. Very, very cool. One thing to remember when it comes to folding, the controls are here, so it goes backwards and underneath. And I will be a little bit honest with you. I was a little nervous because it's got some stiffness to it when it comes to folding and unfolding, which means it gives you the impression of you might be going the wrong way. So just don't forcefully try and break it in half like a lobster claw or anything like that. So just be aware of that. But once it opens up, just look at this. Boom, boom. That's it. So I took this apart once already, and I was looking at it, I was trying it out. It is very, very cool. I have the older version. And with the older version, I did struggle with the balancing. It is, shift it this way here, slide it this way here. And for me, having an Android, my power button always ends up in the wrong spot. So when you press it to balance it, it shuts the phone on and off. So it was a little bit of an issue with that. And then remembering what the controls do and things like that was another part of that, and triggers and things like that. So I was very intrigued by how this was going to work. So I'm going to put this through the bottom right there. Lock that in there, move the box to the side, and now, there it is. And now if I want to extend it, I can extend it from right there. So what I loved about this is I struggled with the actual balancing part of it. So I decided to put it to a test. So for here, you'll notice that SMOVE is on this side, and you'll notice two little metal dots, connectors on that side. We're going to show you what that is in for a second. But what it tells you to do is put the, let's see if I could do it backwards towards you. I got to do it towards me. So it has the controls right here, the arm bracket this way here, and there's different axes on them. And then it's got this part right here, top and bottom. Connectors are on the bottom over here. So when it turns on and goes this way here, the connectors end up being on this side over here. So I did it this way. So I'm going to turn it back around towards me. And it tells you to put the cell phone in. So according to my version, my way, it's telling you to put the cell phone in this way here. So for you, as it's facing you, it's left to right. Okay. In the YouTube video, it's going to be right to left. So I did notice you have to take it out of the cell phone case, which is not a deal breaker, but it definitely is, something that I didn't normally do. So I'm bringing it right to the edge of where my Does it touch? It actually doesn't touch, and I didn't even notice that. So I have to take my case off. I just put it in there. I didn't even balance it or anything like that. Usually when it's off, you have to balance it, and then you have to do a few things to get it balanced, and then when you turn it on, it sets and locks the balance. Next time you put it on, you've got to readjust it, remember what your settings were, adjust it, and then if it over vibrates when it comes to set. So we're just going to turn this on. There's a power button on here. All the information is inside of there. So for right now, we're just going to turn it on and see what it does. So as you can see, it's tipping downwards. I just want to see what it's going to do. If I just kind of center it, right now my phone is, this is my top. So when I slide it in through this way here, this is my top where I want it to be. When I let it go, it just kind of goes into la la land with everything like that. But let's check this out real quick. All I'm going to do is press the power button, turn it on. Done. It's balanced. That's it. It's done and balanced. It's got the buttons on here, so maybe I can do it like this. So I'm moving right now the toggle button right there, forwards and backwards and things like that. I can bring this down. I can extend it if I want. They have the access movements on here, so it's click one, it lights up blue. And it's LR, AR, things like that. Lock rotation. So you press it, it goes to the next version. You press it, it goes to the next version, press it. So it's not, if you want to go back to your first position, you got to press it 3 times. So it's just something to be aware of when it comes to that. But the access on it is absolutely perfect. I can bring it down like this. So if whatever I'm photographing or recording, it gives me the options of anything that I want. As you can see, I'm still kind of getting used to it when it comes to that. So we're going to do a little demonstration on this pretty soon about how it does connect to your Bluetooth also. So from there, you'll do a pairing, which actually, you know what? Let's just do it right now. So we're going to pair it right now. So right now I am actually blocking my phone, which I shouldn't have done, but let's tap it. Let's turn it on. Let's go into my Bluetooth. I did put that on vibrate, so let's go into Bluetooth, hit my settings, and again, everything's set. I'm just going to show you this real quick. So I'm going to shut it off real quick and press and hold the power button. Okay, when we fold it up, I'll show you what I'm talking about in just a second. So it's going to go anywhere that it wants to go because it's not set. But watch, controls are still right here facing me. Press and hold that. Bang, right back to where I am. What I liked about it is the holding it like this. Let's go back to here. And when you're in your camera mode, there's a level button on this wheel over here that rotating it in, it actually zooms in. Rotating it out, it actually rolls out. And there's a way to set it to portrait mode and landscape mode. So let me just try and fool around with this. And again, I just got this, so I'm just kind of fooling around with, I am in the LP mode right now. So we're trying to set that up so it goes from here to here. That's your volume on that too. So I haven't set that part up yet. Hit it again. I'm in the first person, FPV. So now I'm in the first person. And once you hit the button on the bottom, which changes your lock axes, double click that. Watch me do this. Hit it twice, it goes to landscape. Hit it twice, goes back to portrait. Okay, I love that part of it because I struggled with the last one. The red button that's on there is obviously control, power, and I believe you take the picture there, but you also take the picture here once you set it up for, you do have to charge it once you first get it in. So I threw it right on the charger right away, and it worked out absolutely perfect. I charged it up and it worked out perfect. I was very, very happy with that. Bluetooth button is on, and I should be already connected to Bluetooth, but let me just double check my connections over here. And I've got my watch. So it's the GP9_VO, which is for this. Now, when I go into my camera mode here, once I'm inside of my camera mode, there's a way to set it for video. There's a way to set it for pictures. So I'm still working on that part of it there. But now what I do is I just hold it like this. I'm looking at that. And I just took a picture in front of that. This is the trigger. Right here. That's the picture right there. So now as I'm looking at it from here, so I can't really turn this around. Can I turn this around towards you? I can. All right. So let's see if I could do this reversed. So if I do it like this and move it into here like this. So see how it's focusing on my face? So I'm using the wheel right here to move it in and move it out and move it in and move it out. I'm using the back camera right now. This is not selfie mode right now. So if I double click the button on the bottom, it goes into landscape mode. Again, the wheel just does this part over here. I could take a picture, so I'm pressing the trigger on the back. There's my picture. Hit double click the button on the bottom again, goes back into portrait mode. So now I'm gonna reverse this back to me, taking the picture right here. So everything else on it is pretty self-explanatory. If you hit the button, let's see. Okay, so if you hit the red button that's on there, when you buy this, you'll see this. I'll put a link in the bottom down there. It's just a link to take you there. There's no affiliates. None of my videos are sponsored yet. If you hit that red button, it will turn it from selfie mode to forward mode. So, and the resolution, always remember that the resolution in the images and videos you're taking, when you're not in selfie mode, that is a smaller resolution megapixel picture and video clip. When you're doing it the other way and using the cameras on the back, that is a larger file, 24 megapixels, iPhones and things like this is an Android, 50 megapixels. So there's a lot more to be done and bigger files on this side over here using the back side of the camera. So I am not a videographer at all. I'm just using this for content creation. So I'm still working out the bugs with that. So the next thing I'm going to show you is how this works when it comes to putting that sensor on there, which I'm going to show you in just a second, and how it actually follows you around. I was blown away when I tried this out. So if you click on the red button again, it changes from front-facing camera to back-facing camera. I do believe you have to click on the photo and video mode in order for it still forwards, still backwards, pressing the same button. Let's see if I long hold. Oh, I just shut it off. All right, see what it did right there? So if I long hold the red button, bang, automatically right back into balancing. That was my biggest struggle right there. So for 169 bucks, this is just a winner for me. And I love the fact that I can do taller like this if I choose to when it comes to that. It also has a 1/4-20 threaded on the bottom of the base unit. Once I take my mount off, once I take this part off, there's a 1/4-20 at the bottom. So I actually bought a tripod for content creation. This is going to be like a unit. I'm going to pack it up, bring it to my weddings, stand it up, put it in the corner when it comes to that first dance, coming down the aisle, stuff like that, champagne toast and things like that. Extend, turn it on, follow, bang, done. It's going to be beautiful. I'm going to set up a whole unit to do this. So everything is good with that. So I'm just using a couple of the buttons right now. That's the volume, forwards and backwards. As you can see, everything's moving with that. So it's really simple. It's really simple. I love the zoom on the little wheel on the other side. And I can't compare this with any other stabilizer units like DJI. I can't compare it to anybody else's because I've never used them. I had a SMOVE older version, loved everything about it. Once I got used to it, didn't use it enough, but I hated the balancing. Now, now because I have an Android, it also wasn't talking to, I heard the DJIs talk better to the iPhones. I don't know how true that is, but for me, this was perfect. So I want to go back into my camera mode. So now I'm going to hit back into camera mode, extend this down, and long hold the press of the power, and done. Shut it off, slip this out, do what I need to do, but the next step, stay tuned. Hey everyone, so now we're going to talk about the actual unit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to disconnect this off of the bottom over here, which is the one that comes with the unit. So this one here that I have, I'm going to twist this onto here. So what I did was I've got an older tripod that I have in my studio. I'm going to quarter the 1/4-20, the threaded rod up inside of the bottom over here. Going to get that situated inside of there. So that gets stabilized up through there. So now this is separate. This is like an extra $50 thing, but now I've got that to do inside of there. So now once I hold this, and I'm going to show you, so I put this back onto my tripod over here. Lock that back into there. So now I'm going to turn my camera back on over here. So the controls are always going to be facing you. So the controls are facing me right now. I'm going to power on. As you can see, my unit is just like this. So now I'm going to power on. Okay. Remember, SMOVE lettering is on this side over here. This is very important. The two connectors are on this side over here. I don't believe you want the connectors on the other side. This is the part that I wanted to show you. Right now, I am in selfie mode right now. So this is the only thing that kind of makes me nervous is it's a box and this is the unit. So if you come in here really quick, you can see the connections right on there like that. And you want to have it facing, so there's a little small pin in the middle and then connection, connection. So connection, connection, magnetic or whatever it is. There's a small pin in the middle. You want this facing you for now. Right now, you want it facing in the direction that you're recording. So right now I'm set up, I'm already balanced, I'm in selfie mode right now. So all I'm gonna do is put my connection on this. What I want you to watch is what the unit does. Right now it's on, it's powered up, everything's facing me. I'm in selfie mode right now. And all I'm gonna do is right here, you line the dot up in the middle, magnetically slaps right in. Now watch this. Did you see that? It moved right away. Now watch. So I can also adjust up and down, but it's actually following my face and it's actually moving all the way around. So right now, this is the end as far as it can go. Now, just keep this in mind. Watch as I come back. I did notice I can't move that fast. Okay, so I'm going to come right back to here over there like this. So I'm going to come right to the end of my what's called the stroke. So I just clicked the power button and now I'm on the video mode and I'm going to show you this as I'm moving it. So right now we are going to hit the record button. So right now I'm in recording in selfie mode. So you're going to see this. It's going to follow me. So if you'll notice as you're doing this, as I go back further, I'm going to slide to the right. It's following me the whole time. So I can literally have this whole conversation with everything I'm having. It's following me. Could you imagine the bride and groom in the middle of the dance floor just dancing around and having that sitting off in the corner, just following them? You don't have to worry about it being out of their frame. Now watch as I come all the way around again. Okay, see how it's following me really quick? Okay, it's coming all the way to the point again. So I'm going to step right in front of the camera now. My camera's right here, as you can see. All right, see it right there? So now it's only going to come to this point right here. This is very, very important. There is a stop on there. It cannot go 360 degrees continually like one big circle. There is a point, a stop. And now as you go backwards this way here, see how it's still following me? As I'm moving forwards and backwards, it's tipping and panning. It's doing everything it needs to do. What I love about this, I'm going to come back to the front of, it's not that fast. Just keep that in mind. So if I went, all right, now watch when I go down, it follows me down. Watch as I go. Is that not freaking awesome or what? Now watch this. So now I'm going to come back to here so that you guys can see me right there. And now I'm looking right inside of here. So now I'm going to turn the camera around. So now I'm going to stop that for a second. Stop recording on that. Now what I'm going to do is what I have to do now is I have to, let's see, I have to record. I'm going to record this just for a second, just so it's running. Okay. Now what I want to do is I'm pulling my magnetic off, turning it around facing the other way, lining up the contacts in the point. Now it's on the other side. Okay. So now watch this. This is still recording from this side. It can't find me right now. Okay. So watch as I come over here. It's blinking blue and now it just found me. So now watch as I come around this way here. So now you've got a higher resolution image that it's recording right now. I think it lost me. Oh, that's the end of my point. See what I was telling you about? So now I'm going to go backward this way over here. So there's the end of it. So, oh, it does go all the way around and it does not get stopped. So right now it is following me with a bigger, larger image. So if I go down, it follows me down, up. So if I go back this way here, I can go all the way to this point. So as you guys are, so here you are right here. If it found me, all right. All right, so it does lose me. That's the end of the stroke right there. Okay, so now it can't go any further than that. So now, there I am. It finds me again. So now it's just gonna follow me around this way here. So as you can see, I don't know if you guys can see this, but as I come into here, you've got my face right there. So as I come out to here, it's following me down, it's following me around. So this just changes everything when it comes to talking head videos, content creation and things like that. This is new for me. This might be technology that's been out with DJI for a long time or with iPhones. I don't know. I've got an Android. But check this out. It's just following me all the way around, all the way around, all the way around. It stops, it misses every once in a while when it comes to that. So I'm going to stop for real quick and I'm going to pull that off. It's going to stop following me. Click that for the stop. What I love about this is it actually has, let's see if it'll focus on it, not on my face. There you are, it just found me. So now it's gonna come back to here, and you guys are seeing everything live right here. So now, let's do this, and as I move in, it tips up and down. So I wanna stop recording on that, and I just wanna try this, and see the light that popped on? It's got a little light that comes on when it does that. Right now, it's not seeing me. So it's kind of cool. It's got a little bit of a light, and it actually charges right through there. So it doesn't use any, this does not have to be separately charged. That's awesome. Just don't lose it. But the light is back on, and now it's just gonna follow me everywhere that I go. So this is kind of cool at nighttime to be able to, let's see what that does. Let's record that. So now I'm using the other part of this. So now that it's following me here, I can get in close if I was doing a vlogging style kind of thing like that. And what you guys are seeing right there is what this is taking right here. And it's got my face running, and I just click record on this. I don't know what it's gonna do except for following me around when it comes to that. Go back the other way. Go back the other way as it follows me. As it follows me. So it's not going to go any further than that little point right there. It went through, all the way through. Cool, that's good like that. So yeah, so this is kind of cool. So I was very, very impressed with that. So let's undo that. Click it back to there. We're going to stop record on that. And now, so all right, everyone. So we're back at the desk over here. Controls are facing me. Long press turns it right on. Module for is right on top of here. So as I move to the right and left, you can see all this. So all you do is detach that. Just don't lose it. From there, so far I went down one battery bar. And there's 3. So I only went down 1 battery bar this whole time because it was fully charged when we started. So there is a rechargeable battery up through the bottom of that. You can buy an extra one if you want to. It is a USB-C charge. So who does not have a USB-C charger of some sort? And it comes with it too. Plug it in. You need it for your event. Perfect. You could put this on a tripod someplace. You can follow somebody as you're walking around doing talking heads. You can have somebody follow you around. So I didn't work with the panning and things like that. And I've got to work with something like that, but I bought it with the intent of just following like it did. So what'd you think? Put your comments down below. Do you think it's for you? Do you think the DJI is better? I'm open to suggestions. I will put a link in the description to take you there. It's not an affiliate link. It's just going to take you there. I did buy the one with the extension just so that I had the extra reach if I chose to. And I have the option of doing that if I want to, so it's not so close to the ground. I love the fact that if I double click the black button on there, it goes into that. So you can also, I've noticed a lot of people that were using it this way. So you can now extend this down, and if you're standing up, you can bring this down closer to the ground. All the controls are still there when it comes to tipping and panning and everything else like that. Just make sure as I bring this back around again and face me so that it picks it back up again, bring it back to portrait mode. So now, you just got to be aware of, bring that back down to here. I want to do this. I'm going to shut this off for you real quick because I want to show you this part of it. Power is off. Okay, so there's obviously a little wonkiness to it. Make sure your phone is off and it's not doing anything. You don't lose your notifications. So slide that, again, very, very important for this part. SMOVE across the top, contacts down the bottom. So when it goes into this mode, SMOVE is on this side, contacts are on this side. Remember that. So once it's there like that, so just try and remember, and I found this out the hard way. Here, so let me see if this part right here is the part that bends. That is the part that feels like you're breaking it. I'll be totally honest with you. So you want to see there's a curve inside of here. So this ends up being like this. So what you want to do is you want to hold it here and you want to hold it here and you want to fold it this way. Okay. And it's like a little bit of a thing. Bring this to here, bring this down, and then turn this. So the curved part ends up on the back side of the handle. The handle ends up and then controls all up and over here. Once you do this, that is done. You're put away. Done. That's it. That's as small as it gets, and then it extends to what you need to extend to, but that is it. Once you open this back up, bang. Put your cell phone in there, automatically balances for you. I love that part. When you're done, very, very important, remember the handle part right here is going to be on the handle. So just be careful how you bend it. Don't try not to bend it pulling down on this. Grab the back arm like this, just like this. Bend right there. There's a little bit, it's tight, you'll see. Once you do this, bring this to the back. Controls are here, and that part goes right underneath. I never tried it any other way. This is how it came out of the box. So, and it clicks, I feel like it clicks right, oh, it does. It clicks right in to that point right there. So that kind of helps it. There you go. Now it's not so wobbly. I love that. I just learned that. Don't lose the module. Don't lose the module. Don't lose the module. It's very, very important you don't lose that. Comes with a nice bag, black sheath bag with his little drawstring at the top. So wherever the handle is, the handle could go back inside of there. If you wanted to, I don't know if I've trusted this or not, where to put the module when it comes to that. So I'm going to work on that. So thank you guys for coming back to the channel. Now I'm into content creation, so I wanted to kind of show you the SMOVE action. Some of their videos are much, much older, and there's not a lot of relevant 2024 content for somebody actually using it other than them showing it as a trailer and a display of what it can do. So you'll see this now as somebody potentially who's using it right now. I will show you videos as it goes along, but right now I just took it out of the box, it's an unboxing. Tell me what you guys think. Tell me if this is for you. If it's not for you, if there's something else that's better, that's great. That's fine with me. So stay tuned. We'll talk to you guys soon. Remember to smile more because it sure does hurt less. And please subscribe to the button. To the channel. Don't just look at the videos. Subscribe. It helps me out, build my channel. I'd love to be up to 500 in the next 2 months. Hit that like button and remember to smile more because it sure does hurt less. Peace.